Okay guys, I'm Stana from Truth Luxurious Soaps. I did my first video. It was a fumble, but I am still going to upload it because I promised myself I would be like Miss Kenny from Royal Appleberry. Hi Miss Kenny. She calls herself the Messy Soaper. I think I have her beat, but she has the title. But she always puts up videos, even though ones that are not the way they were supposed to be. And since I promised myself that, then I have to upload this video. So if you stay around and watch it, thank you. If you don't stay around and watch it, I completely understand. It's kind of long, and you mostly see me talking without my face. Thank you, and I will see you later. Soap bubbles and peace. Okay guys, hopefully you can see a little bit. Maybe that's better. Pink coffee cup. You'll be seeing it a lot if I continue to do videos, because I drink it continuously. I'm going to make my daughter's chopstick, and this time we were going to go with 2 different flavors and a plain. So that's what we'll be doing. Still have to measure everything out. Not sure you guys want to see that, but this is my first video and I need the practice. So we are going to tear out the bowl, and we're also going to put it on the right mode. There we go. Alright. Already got my water on. I need some of these. It's already been cleaned. Yes, we have. And yeah, these are the ones I did alcohol in. I didn't need my gloves. Sorry, I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. We're going to need this one. Okay. If I can get them on, we'll use them. One thing, I know I'm making lip balm right now, but if you are doing soap, you need to wear your gloves. You need to be careful. Even if you're a neat person, which I thought I was until I started soaping, but I'm not in cooking, and soaping's a lot like cooking. So I have gotten lye on me more than one time. We're going to do the hard butters first, just for the simple fact I can take them out if I go over, and I like that. This doesn't make, the recipe's not for a lot, but it made a little more than what we thought, so I'm just making it again to find out what she does like and what she doesn't like as far as the flavor oils. And I'm making her a regular type in case she doesn't like either one. I don't know how this works because I don't have the point on my grams. So what we're going to have to do is what? we're gonna have to round, apparently. Well, it'll still be, I did it the first time, so it's gotta work the second time, right? Beeswax. Which we already went over. I think it makes a very small amount. You can't see this, can you? No. I have a makeshift on my tripod because I'm always after everybody about making videos, especially poor Miss Kenny. I love the videos. It keeps me very happy and very out of mischief. Which I need. And I love this scale of mine, but it sure is a finicky little thing. We fight over a point or 2 points, and it just does not ever want me to have the exact one that I want. Alright, we got that. Now we are going to do the shea butter, which I have unrefined shea butter. And that was perfect. It was till I flicked that last one in. Yep. Alright. Perfect, perfect. I was so laughing because it's so small of a batch. It's amazing how much this makes. Alright. Coconut oil, which I traded up to this, the 96, or 92, I'm sorry. Got it from TKB Trading because the 72 melted inside a car when it was 90 degrees outside. So we're trying to avoid that. You know, people want to carry their chapstick in their purse, in their car. So we need to adjust for that, which is another reason we're remaking it. And I do not like wasting product, so since everything is sterilized, put it back in. There's a big debate about whether you have to wear gloves or not. I've worked in kitchens, waitress by trade. Not anymore, I'm a soap maker, but I have spent over 35 years in kitchens, and everybody's correct. You know, if it's good enough for the cooks who are cooking your food not to wear gloves, then I agree with everyone else about them not wearing gloves when they're doing this. But you make your own choice. You know, I'm not telling you one way or another. I wear them when I can, and I don't wear them when I can't. And that's the way it is. Let's try to get this perfect so I don't have to adjust any of the other ingredients, which you will have to if you don't get it right, or your mixture will be, you know, lacking in hardness. So, and we went over a little bit, but that's okay. We went over by a point, and there's a bunch on this handle, so maybe we didn't go over. I missed the cup, as usual. That's okay. clean it up. And we're going to zero it out. Oh, there we go. Perfect. It was on the cup. Nice. Not nice that I spilled it, but nice. And y'all are just looking at nothing, aren't you? I'm so sorry. I don't have a tripod, so it's not very easy to move the camera around. And that's why you're looking at nothing, because I didn't set up correctly, apparently. Really don't want to spill any of this. It's rather expensive. There we go. Perfect. Yay! I don't think I've ever done it perfect before. I've always had to add and take away, put some more in. Maybe this recording thing's good for me. Makes me more accurate. Probably because I'm talking and breathing. Sometimes when I make soap, I get so tense, I guess, that I stop breathing. Okay, so we have in this jug that now you can see, we have the obsidian oil, beeswax, coconut butter, coconut oil, and shea butter, and rosehip oil. And it already looks pretty good thick. So I'm hoping this one will turn out great and not melt at 90 degrees. Alright, so I'm going to put this on and let that melt down. And when it melts down, I will be back and we will do a plain, a cherry kiss, and a watermelon. And I'm thinking about coloring it, but I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see when we get there. Fall off of my makeshift tripod will be doing great. And we've got everything melted really good. Oh, I forgot to turn on the light, didn't I? I forgot to turn it off when I stopped filming. Couldn't figure out why it was so hot. It's not something I actually do. Alright, so I'm going to set this over here. I mixed a couple of colors. I don't know if you can see them. I'll try there. Might have to get a better camera for this. I'm not totally sure. I'll find out when I watch the video, I guess. And I went ahead and filled this all the way up because I didn't know what it was going to be like without it. So we're going to go ahead and pour a few off in case she doesn't like any of it. And we're going to make a mess while we're doing it. But that's okay. We'll stop short on that one. And we will get us a spatula and put these over here because this one's going to need more since I stopped early. And it might need a little more. Well, that set up quick too. We will have to see. That one might be mine. Alright, so there's that. We're going to pour some in here. And some in here. A little bit more. Each one of those. And we're going to finish this off. Definitely going to have some on the bowl, so I'll just take that myself. And these colors are all from TBK. My friend Kenny, the Messy Soaper, has fallen in love with rustic essentials. So I am definitely going to have to try them. I need to use this one because I still have color in my spoon for this, in case I want it a little darker than what it is. And I do. You will find out by my soaping, I am very color fiend. I am a color fiend. I want it dark and I want it going, and I don't want there any doubt what color it is. I'm not sure this color is going to be enough for me. So I think I'm going to take, this is the watermelon, so let's take this Cosmetic Fluorescent Pink. And I did go through all these, make sure that they were lip safe. This is the strong pink, by the way. And if that doesn't cut it, nothing will. Okay, this is getting thick, so I need to get busy. Oh, there we go. Much, much, much better. All right. And we're going to, oh, I forgot to take the tape off. No. Well, we might end up having to heat this back up, because I did that. So let's just put this in here, put that in there. We'll put this one in here. And we'll have to do that one too. Alright guys, sorry. This taping thing's a little more difficult than I thought. Now I understand. I haven't even got to the editing, Miss Kenny. I am so sorry for being hard on you about getting all these tapes. Alright. Well, at least we got the color in. You know, I thought taping something would really stress me out even more, but it's actually just the opposite. Isn't that nice? Alright. Let's see. We need the baby spoon. I really hope I grabbed the right one for the right. I did. That would have been a bummer. That's working out real well. Better than what I thought. Oh, it smells good. That smells as good as it does right now. Might be because the lid's off, but that's awesome. And this one is the Classic Watermelon Sweet and Flavor Oil, and that's from Wholesale Supplies Plus. I can't see it. I don't know if you can. this one in. We're just going to use that over there because it's just being fabulous. And we're going to pour this in. See how many of these we get. Well, maybe I should put the other one in here because I seem to be having a lot better time pouring this one than I was in the other one. Well, of course, I just messed that up. I don't know what it is. Every time you say you're doing something better, it has to be like, no, you're not. Well, this is really thick. So we're going to have to melt it again. That's okay, we can do our divot covering, which when you do these, the little spinny thing, for lack of a better term because I don't know a better one, creates divots. So you're always going to need, well, it's your choice, but I don't want divots in mine, so you always have to redo them, at least the top. So whenever you spill some, don't worry about it because you're going to use it anyway. And some of those I'm just going to have to retop, which is what we'll use. Boy, that is hard already. I think maybe we'll be alright. We shall find out. But I got 5 out of this little bitty batch. Just so you guys know, it's very this one looks like it's going to take a little bit more to loosen up. It's getting there though. And I was going for a red and I didn't quite hit it. So I think I'm going to add a little pink. See if that'll pop to a red. That's really what I wanted, was a red. Oh, looky there. It's more of a wine. Well, I still like this color better than I like the other one, so I think that'll work. What do you think? I think so. Alright, we gotta put this back in for a few minutes. This is turning out to be an exceptionally long video, so I would definitely understand if you went somewhere else. I did not plan on it being this long. Things happen. And I forgot to put my gloves on. Oh, well, it would help to turn the heat on. That was all residual heat. How about that? Just stirring this. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit to liquefy, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and restart it. I put some of this in here, but it's not quite enough. So I add some to it. Much better. And I don't think I'm going to have to worry about this stuff melting in the heat, or at least not at 90, because I'm going to take it off the stove, and it just thickens right up, which is a very good thing, I'm sure, but it does make a little bit difficult to get done with anything. I really hope these are getting full and not just what it looks like they might be doing. I'm going to have to get a stick. Because I think they're not getting full. Yeah, they're not. Okay. So the glass jar was definitely a better idea. Now we have to figure out how we're going to fix this. Let's see if you can do it like so. No, you cannot. Oh, Lord. That one seems to be full. Definitely we'll have to come up with a better pouring method. Might have to use the glass after all, I guess, because it retains the heat. So, that makes sense. I'm just going to scrape all this off. And put it in glass. So now we all know it needs to be in glass to keep the heat, to remain pourable, so that you don't end up with the mess like I did. Alright, this one is done. And I mean done. Look at that. Alright. Perfect. Okay. We will have to redo things. That's okay. I did not have this much trouble doing it the first time. I'm not sure why I'm having it this time. But every experience is different, and we learn something every time. I have learned I have to do it in glass. So from now on, that's what I will do. And like I said, guys, this is a very long video. You do what you need to do. I'm still going to put it up because I need to practice on editing and all that good stuff. And you never know, there might be someone like me out there who wants to do this, and it might save them a problem if they do it in glass. They will know, don't do it in plastic, because Dana at Truth Luxurious Soaps did it in plastic and it did not work. So what we are going to do is melt that one down. Put this one in here to finish it off. See, it does pretty good, it just doesn't stay as liquid as I need it to. And I'm quite sure that's the addition of the 92
coconut because that's the only thing I changed. But the whole purpose of that was so it will not melt on my daughter. We live in South Texas. If you don't know about South Texas, it's hot as the dickens. Royal Appleberry, Miss Kenny, the messy soaper, lives in Michigan, I think. Michigan or Minnesota. I think it's Michigan. Sorry, Kenny, I forgot. And I do that a lot, so no offense to nobody, but anyway, she of course has, you know, a really bad winter. She couldn't wait for it to get hot, and I'm down here going, I need to cool off in the winter. We have a lot of winter Texans that come down from Minnesota and Michigan and Illinois, everywhere where they have bad winters. They like to come here for their winter because they can play in the ocean. And if you're not from here, like when I moved down here, I moved to take care of my grandfather from Oklahoma, and the first year we were here, we went to the Gulf of Mexico and went swimming, and everybody was wearing coats at the school, and my kids were wearing shorts, and I made sure to call the school and let them know we were from Arkansas, and we were hot because I didn't want them thinking I wasn't taking care of my kids, you know. Everybody's bundled up. They're running around in shorts. And we discovered the fire ants and the water bugs, which I am not fond of at all, in any way, shape, or form. But my daughter and her husband moved up to Houston. They don't have the horrible mosquitoes or the huge water bugs. And I've been staying with them, and they allowed me to do my soaping and stuff here, which is just awesome of them. And my daughter helps so much with the business. She is a terrific graphic designer. She's like my little vice president. I couldn't do this without her. I can do all the soaping, but I cannot do the paperwork part of it. You know, the card designs and information and all that good stuff. Alright guys, I'm going to pause you again. I be acting up. Okay guys, it took so long, I felt sorry for everybody to keep coming back and on and everything. So I went ahead and finished. The glass was a great idea, it did work better. What worked even better than that is I had some left over, and put it in here, held that over the water, and oh my gosh, it melted quick. So I think I'm going to invest in finding some little pour pots that are stainless steel. I don't know how long that's going to take, but so this is what we ended up with. We've got 4 of the Cherry Kiss. We have 5 of the watermelon, of course, and 4 of the regulars. And then my daughter has her set to test. So I'll be sending these out to my group, see what they think, if they love it as much as my daughter and my daughter-in-law, and me, and my grandson, and we'll go from there. Right now I'm not too real fond of it. I don't know if it's not set up yet or what, but hopefully it's going to correct itself and be like the first batch. If not, I will have to drop the 92 coconut Alright guys, thanks. Bye bye.